Hi, Peggy Kraus for Erasing Diabetes. I get so many questions about the keto diet, so let's talk about it. So what is the keto diet? Keto diet is high in fat and low in carbohydrate. And the premise for doing keto is that your body will burn fat stores for energy. So the body, if there's not enough carbohydrate coming in, the body will burn fat. It'll turn them into ketones, and your body can use them to make energy. That is a backup system for survival. That is not the preferred source of fuel. The body likes carbohydrates, so it can make glucose and use that for fuel. Efficient fuel. So there are no long-term studies about the safety and effectiveness of the keto diet. So all we're working on is short-term studies. So I like to call it the keto diet is short-term glory for long-term disaster. Sure, it works if you have epilepsy, but to give it credit, it works to lose weight because you're burning fat from the fat stores. It works to lower the glucose because if you're not eating carbohydrate, it can't be turned into glucose and it's not going to be swimming in your blood, so you're not going to be able to measure it on a glucometer. So it lowers blood glucose. It also lowers cholesterol. And you'll probably develop the keto flu. So the keto flu sets in maybe 2 to 4 days after you've started this diet, and it can last a month or so. Keto flu is nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, bloating, gas. Can you imagine having that for a couple months? The long-term disaster part starts with intracellular lipid. So when you're eating fat, your body's not going to be burning that right away. So it's got to put it somewhere. So it stores it in the adipose tissue. Those are the normal fat stores that we have on your belly, on your hips, wherever it might be. But when, for some reason, the body's going to start putting fat into places where it doesn't belong, when it puts it into muscle cells, that's mostly type 2 diabetes. When the body starts storing fat in the artery walls, that's atherosclerosis. If the body stores fat in the liver, that's non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and it goes on and on. Okay, so yeah, you might lose weight, you might lower your blood glucose at the beginning, but have you really fixed diabetes? No, you haven't. Because if you have an apple and a bowl of pasta, I don't know about that combination, but if you have those carbohydrates, your blood glucose is going to go up again. You haven't fixed a thing. Eating a high carbohydrate, high fiber diet is going to pull those fats out of the cell. It's going to pull that intracellular lipid out of the cell so that the blood glucose can fit into the cell, and that's what's going to lower your blood glucose. So I want you to eat lots of carbohydrates, not Twinkies carbohydrates. I want you to eat oatmeal, brown rice, apples, oranges, pineapples, beans, lentils, vegetables. Those are good carbohydrates. That's good fiber. Here's what I have for you. I want you to click the link at the bottom of this video. I've put together 5 tips for you to ways that you can add more carbohydrates to your diet, because that's what's going to work to erase diabetes.